Suzanne St. Germain. She's a gal that worked for Kenneth Copeland Ministries in Canada, and she has a story to tell. This is a story of how these ministries will take somebody's entire life savings, and when the person realizes, an elderly person who, wanted the harvest and believed for double the blessing, and it didn't quite pan out the way that Kenneth Copeland said it would. And when she realizes she has nothing left to live on, Kenneth Copeland and the people running it said there was no way to fix it. Sorry you did that. Sorry you didn't know what you were doing. Sorry, it's too late. There's no way to get your funds back. A little old lady. That's the story that Suzanne St. Germain is here to tell us. Suzanne St. Germain, thank you for being with us. And you have really actually a staggering story. And you actually ended up working for Kenneth Copeland Ministries in Canada.
Yes, my name is Suzanne St. Germain, and I was employed with KCM Canada for nearly 4 years. And I was hired on as a partner service specialist, which sort of had me floating between being a prayer minister on the phone and being in the mailroom. I made this decision to come forward with my testimony because I really just want people to know that these big, powerful ministries, they're really not what they appear on the outside. I probably was not feeling safe enough to share it because of all the warnings about not touching God's anointed, etc. and whatnot. And so now I just feel that this is the right time to share my story.
Wow. So you were in the call center, and one day you get a call. Would you say an elderly lady?
Yes, yeah. She called in, really frail voice. She had just come off of watching The Believer's Voice of Victory, sow your seed and you will get 100-fold. And so she was basically saying, I'm feeling led to sow it all. I think it came to about 90,000. And so I basically, had sort of asked her, are you sure about this? Like, are you not going to need money to live on? Because she was in a retirement